Concrete house design establishing a dynamic relationship between landscape and architecture. Introduction. Welcome to our channel, biodiversity YouTube channel, where we explore inspiring ideas for home decorations and architectural innovations. In today's video, we will delve into the fascinating concept of concrete house design establishing a dynamic relationship between landscape and architecture. This topic is increasingly relevant in the modern architectural landscape, where the integration of natural environments with built structures is not just a trend but a necessity. Concrete, often perceived as a cold and uninviting material, can actually serve as a bridge between human habitation and the surrounding nature when designed thoughtfully. As we navigate through this discussion, we will explore how concrete houses can harmonize with their landscapes, enhancing both aesthetic appeal and functionality. This relationship is critical in creating spaces The role of concrete in modern architecture. Concrete has long been a staple in architectural design, offering durability and versatility that few other materials can match. In the context of concrete house design establishing a dynamic relationship between landscape and architecture, concrete serves as a powerful medium to create structures that not only withstand the test of time but also resonate with their natural surroundings. The use of concrete allows architects to push the boundaries of creativity, enabling them to design homes that blend seamlessly into the landscape while providing functional living spaces. This adaptability is essential in today's architectural climate, where sustainability and environmental consciousness are paramount. The unique properties of concrete, such as its thermal mass and ability As we explore the concept of concrete house design establishing a dynamic relationship between landscape and architecture, it becomes evident that the aesthetic potential of concrete is often underestimated. When combined with innovative design techniques, concrete can evoke a sense of warmth and connection to the earth. Textures, colors, and finishes can be applied to concrete surfaces, allowing for an array of visual effects that mimic natural materials like stone or wood. This transformation enhances the overall appeal of the structure, making it more inviting and harmonious with its surroundings. Furthermore, the strategic placement of windows and open spaces in concrete designs can frame beautiful views of the landscape, creating a dialogue between the interior of the home and the natural elements outside. This relationship not only elevates the design but also enriches. Moreover, the environmental benefits of concrete cannot be overlooked in the discussion of concrete house design establishing a dynamic relationship between landscape and architecture. Concrete is a highly sustainable material when sourced responsibly, and its longevity reduces the need for frequent repairs or replacements. Incorporating green roofs, rainwater harvesting systems, and other eco-friendly technologies into concrete house designs can further enhance their sustainability. These features allow the home to work in tandem with the landscape, promoting biodiversity and reducing ecological footprints. The integration of such elements creates a living environment that respects and nurtures the surrounding ecosystem, making concrete houses not just structures, but part of a larger environmental narrative. In addition, the relationship between concrete houses and their landscapes can be enhanced through thoughtful landscaping practices. The strategic use of native plants, pathways, and outdoor living spaces can create a seamless transition between the built environment and nature. This symbiotic relationship encourages outdoor activities and fosters a deeper appreciation for the natural world. When designing a concrete house, architects and homeowners alike should consider how the landscaping can complement the structure, creating a cohesive aesthetic that draws attention to both the architecture and the landscape. This holistic approach to design reinforces the idea that concrete houses can coexist beautifully with their surroundings, embodying the essence of concrete house design, establishing a dynamic relationship between landscape and architecture. Section 2, Voice 4. Finally, the future of concrete house design, establishing a dynamic relationship between landscape and architecture, lies in the continued exploration of innovative techniques and materials. As architects and designers experiment with new forms of concrete, such as translucent or self-healing concrete, the possibilities for creating dynamic relationships with the landscape expand even further. The integration of smart technology can also enhance the functionality of concrete homes, allowing them to adapt to changing environmental conditions and the needs of their inhabitants. As we move forward, it is essential to embrace the potential of concrete as a transformative material that can redefine our living spaces while fostering a deeper connection with nature. By doing so, we not only enrich our architectural landscape but also contribute to a more sustainable and harmonious way of living. Innovative design elements in concrete architecture. Innovative design elements play a crucial role in concrete house design, establishing a dynamic relationship between landscape and architecture. The beauty of concrete lies not only in its strength but also in its versatility, allowing architects to explore various forms and structures that can seamlessly integrate with the surrounding environment. One of the most striking features of modern concrete homes is their ability to create open, airy spaces that foster a sense of connection to nature. Large windows, sliding glass doors, and open floor plans are common elements that enhance the relationship between indoor and outdoor spaces. These design choices invite natural light and fresh air into the home while providing stunning views of the landscape. By blurring the lines between the inside and outside, In addition to open layouts, the use of natural materials alongside concrete is a hallmark of concrete house design, establishing a dynamic relationship between landscape and architecture. Many architects are now incorporating wood, stone, and glass into their designs to create a more organic feel. This combination not only adds visual interest but also enhances the tactile experience of the home. For instance, a concrete structure may be complemented by wooden accents, such as beams or cladding, which provide warmth and texture. The contrast between the rawness of concrete and the softness of wood creates a balanced aesthetic that resonates with the surrounding landscape. Furthermore, the thoughtful use of these materials can help the home blend into its environment, making it feel like a natural extension of the land. Sustainability is another key aspect of concrete house design, establishing a dynamic relationship between landscape and architecture. As architects become more aware of their environmental impact, they are incorporating sustainable practices into their designs. This includes using recycled materials, implementing energy-efficient systems, and designing for passive solar gain. Many modern concrete homes feature green roofs, which not only provide insulation but also create additional green space that can support local flora and fauna. Additionally, the integration of rainwater harvesting systems and solar panels demonstrates a commitment to minimizing ecological footprints. By prioritizing sustainability, these homes not only enhance their relationship with the landscape but also serve as models for responsible living. Another innovative design element in concrete architecture is the use of sculptural forms and geometric shapes. Concrete house design, establishing a dynamic relationship between landscape and architecture, often embraces bold, avant-garde designs that challenge traditional notions of residential structures. Curved walls, cantilevered roofs, and asymmetrical layouts create visual intrigue and draw attention to the architectural form itself. These unique shapes can also be strategically placed to maximize views and natural light, further enhancing the connection to the landscape. By pushing the boundaries of conventional design, architects are able to create homes that are not only functional but also works of art that celebrate their surroundings. Finally, the integration of outdoor living spaces is a vital component of concrete house design, establishing a dynamic relationship between landscape and architecture. Patios, decks, and terraces extend the living area beyond the walls of the home, allowing residents to fully engage with their environment. These outdoor spaces can be designed to complement the natural landscape, incorporating native plants, water features, and seating areas that encourage relaxation and social interaction. By creating seamless transitions between indoor and outdoor spaces, architects enhance the overall experience of the home, fostering a deeper connection to nature. This thoughtful approach to design not only enriches the aesthetic appeal of concrete houses but also promotes a lifestyle that values outdoor living and environmental harmony. The impact of environment on concrete design. The environment plays a significant role in shaping concrete house design, establishing a dynamic relationship between landscape and architecture. The natural surroundings of a home can dictate various design decisions, from the choice of materials to the orientation of the structure. For instance, a house situated in a coastal area may utilize materials that can withstand saltwater and moisture, while a home in a mountainous region might focus on insulation and stability against harsh weather conditions. Architects often consider local climate, topography, and flora when designing concrete houses, ensuring that the structure not only complements its environment but also enhances its durability. By understanding and respecting the local ecosystem, architects can create homes that are both functional and aesthetically pleasing. In addition to climate considerations, concrete house design, establishing a dynamic relationship between landscape and architecture, involves the thoughtful placement of the home within its site. The positioning of a concrete house can maximize views, natural light, and ventilation while minimizing the impact on the surrounding landscape. For example, a home might be designed with large windows facing a stunning vista, allowing occupants to enjoy the beauty of nature from the comfort of their living space. Similarly, strategic landscaping can be employed to create privacy and enhance the overall ambience of the property. By carefully considering the relationship between the house and its site, architects can create a harmonious balance that respects both the built environment and the natural world. Moreover, the integration of outdoor spaces is a key component of concrete house design, establishing a dynamic relationship between landscape and architecture. Outdoor living areas, such as patios, decks, and gardens, extend the functional space of the home while fostering a connection to nature. These areas can be designed to flow seamlessly from the interior, encouraging a lifestyle that embraces outdoor living. Incorporating native plants and natural elements into the landscape design further enhances this relationship, creating a cohesive environment that feels organic and inviting. By blending indoor and outdoor spaces, architects can enhance the overall experience of the home, allowing residents to fully engage with their surroundings. The use of sustainable practices is also an essential aspect of concrete house design, establishing a dynamic relationship between landscape and architecture. As environmental awareness grows, architects are increasingly focusing on eco-friendly design solutions that minimize the ecological footprint of concrete homes. This includes utilizing recycled materials, implementing energy-efficient systems, and designing for passive solar gain. Additionally, many modern concrete houses incorporate green roofs and rainwater harvesting systems, which not only contribute to sustainability but also enhance the landscape. By prioritizing environmentally conscious design, architects can create homes that coexist harmoniously with their surroundings, promoting a sense of responsibility toward nature. Finally, concrete house design establishing a dynamic relationship between landscape and architecture emphasizes the importance of community context. The design of a concrete house should not only reflect individual preferences but also consider the character of the surrounding neighborhood. This involves understanding local architectural styles, cultural influences, and community values. By designing homes that resonate with their surroundings, architects can contribute to the overall aesthetic and cultural fabric of the area. This thoughtful approach fosters a sense of belonging and connection, ensuring that the house is not just an isolated structure but a vital part of the larger community. In this way, concrete architecture can serve as a bridge between the built environment and the natural world, enriching both the landscape and the lives of those who inhabit it. Future trends in concrete architecture. As we look toward the future, concrete house design establishing a dynamic relationship between landscape and architecture is poised to evolve significantly. With advancements in technology and a growing awareness of sustainability, architects are increasingly embracing innovative materials and techniques that enhance the connection between buildings and their natural surroundings. For instance, the integration of smart technology into concrete homes allows for better energy management and environmental monitoring, ensuring that these structures adapt to their surroundings in real time. This not only improves the functionality of the home but also deepens the relationship between architecture and the landscape, as homes become more responsive to their environment. Furthermore, the trend of biophilic design is gaining traction within the realm of concrete architecture. Concrete house design establishing a dynamic relationship between landscape and architecture increasingly incorporates elements that promote a connection to nature. This can include the use of large windows that frame outdoor views, living walls that integrate greenery into the structure, and open floor plans that encourage natural light and airflow. By prioritizing these elements, architects create spaces that foster well-being and enhance the living experience. The emphasis on biophilia not only enriches the aesthetic appeal of concrete houses but also reinforces the importance of nature in our daily lives, making the relationship between the built environment and the landscape even more vital. Another emerging trend is the use of sustainable materials and practices in concrete house design establishing a dynamic relationship between landscape and architecture. As environmental concerns continue to rise, architects are exploring alternatives to traditional concrete that reduce carbon footprints and promote sustainability. This includes the use of recycled aggregates, low-carbon cement, and even bio-based materials that can be integrated into concrete mixes. These innovations not only lessen the environmental impact of construction but also enhance the aesthetic qualities of the structures. By prioritizing sustainability, architects can create homes that not only harmonize with their surroundings but also contribute positively to the environment, reinforcing the dynamic relationship between architecture and landscape. The role of community engagement in concrete house design establishing a dynamic relationship between landscape and architecture is also becoming increasingly important. Architects are recognizing the value of involving local communities in the design process, ensuring that the structures reflect the cultural and historical context of the area. This collaborative approach fosters a sense of ownership and pride among community members, as they see their values and needs represented in the architecture. By considering the input of the community, architects can create designs that resonate with the local environment and culture, further enhancing the relationship between the built environment and the landscape. Finally, the future of concrete house design establishing a dynamic relationship between landscape and architecture will likely see a greater emphasis on resilience and adaptability. As climate change continues to impact weather patterns and environmental conditions, architects are tasked with designing homes that can withstand these changes. This may involve incorporating features such as elevated foundations, storm-resistant materials, and adaptable spaces that can be modified as needed. By prioritizing resilience, architects ensure that concrete homes not only coexist with their surroundings but also thrive in the face of environmental challenges. This forward-thinking approach solidifies the relationship between architecture and landscape, paving the way for a sustainable and harmonious future. The role of technology in concrete architecture. In the modern era, technology plays a pivotal role in shaping architectural design, particularly in the context of concrete house design establishing a dynamic relationship between landscape and architecture. The integration of advanced software tools allows architects to visualize and simulate designs before construction begins. Building information modeling, BIM, is one such technology that has revolutionized the design process. By creating a digital representation of a building, architects can analyze how the structure interacts with its surrounding environment, ensuring that the design complements the landscape. This not only enhances aesthetic appeal but also improves functionality, as architects can make informed decisions about materials, orientation, and spatial relationships. Moreover, the use of technology in construction has led to significant advancements in the materials used in concrete house design, establishing a dynamic relationship between landscape and architecture. Innovations such as 3D printing and prefabrication have transformed how concrete structures are built. These techniques allow for greater precision and efficiency, reducing waste and minimizing the environmental impact of construction. For instance, 3D printing can create complex concrete forms that would be difficult or impossible to achieve through traditional methods. This flexibility enables architects to design homes that not only fit seamlessly into the landscape but also reflect the unique characteristics of the site. By utilizing these cutting-edge technologies, architects can push the boundaries of design while maintaining a strong connection to the environment. Sustainability is another critical aspect where technology intersects with concrete house design, establishing a dynamic relationship between landscape and architecture. Smart home technologies, such as energy-efficient systems and renewable energy sources, are increasingly being integrated into concrete houses. These technologies allow homeowners to monitor and manage their energy consumption, promoting a more sustainable lifestyle. For example, solar panels can be incorporated into the design, providing clean energy while reducing reliance on fossil fuels. Additionally, smart irrigation systems can optimize water usage in landscaping, ensuring that the surrounding environment is preserved. By embracing these technologies, architects can create homes that not only coexist with nature but also contribute positively to the ecosystem. Furthermore, the role of augmented reality, AR, and virtual reality, VR, in concrete house design, establishing a dynamic relationship between landscape and architecture, cannot be overlooked. These immersive technologies enable clients and stakeholders to experience a design before it is built, allowing for real-time feedback and adjustments. For instance, architects can use VR to simulate how a concrete house will look and feel within its landscape, providing a tangible sense of space and scale. This interactive approach fosters collaboration between architects and clients, ensuring that the final design meets the vision and aspirations of those involved. By leveraging AR and VR, architects can create a more engaging design process that ultimately leads to better outcomes and a stronger connection to the surrounding environment. Finally, as we look to the future, the potential for artificial intelligence, AI, in concrete house design establishing a dynamic relationship between landscape and architecture is immense. AI can analyze vast amounts of data to identify patterns and trends in architectural design, providing valuable insights that inform decision-making. For example, AI algorithms can assess environmental factors, such as sunlight exposure and wind patterns, to optimize the design for energy efficiency and comfort. Additionally, AI can assist in predicting maintenance needs and life cycle costs, helping architects and homeowners make informed choices about materials and construction methods. By harnessing the power of AI, architects can create concrete houses that not only respond to their environment but also adapt to the evolving needs of their inhabitants. The aesthetic appeal of concrete in modern architecture. The aesthetic appeal of concrete in modern architecture is a significant factor in the concrete house design establishing a dynamic relationship between landscape and architecture. Concrete has evolved from being merely a utilitarian building material to a canvas for artistic expression. Its versatility allows architects to create a wide range of textures, colors, and forms that can harmonize with the natural environment. From smooth, polished surfaces to rough, exposed aggregates, concrete can be manipulated to achieve various visual effects. This adaptability means that concrete houses can be designed to complement the surrounding landscape, whether it be a lush forest, a rocky hillside, or an urban setting. By integrating these aesthetic qualities into the design, architects can In the context of concrete house design establishing a dynamic relationship between landscape and architecture, the use of concrete allows for innovative shapes and structures that challenge traditional architectural norms. The material's inherent strength provides the opportunity for bold designs, such as cantilevered balconies, expansive open spaces, and unique rooflines. These features can create striking visual contrasts with the landscape, making the house a focal point while still respecting the natural environment. Additionally, the ability to cast concrete into custom molds means that architects can create distinctive patterns and forms that reflect the local culture and geography. This creative freedom enables the design of homes that are not only functional but also artistically engaging, fostering a deeper connection between the built environment and the landscape. Furthermore, the choice of concrete in concrete house design establishing a dynamic relationship between landscape and architecture contributes to the overall sustainability of the structure. Concrete is a durable material that can withstand the test of time, reducing the need for frequent repairs or replacements. This longevity not only minimizes waste but also ensures that the aesthetic appeal of the house remains intact for years to come. Moreover, concrete can be combined with other sustainable materials and technologies, such as green roofs or living walls, to enhance its ecological footprint. By prioritizing both beauty and sustainability, architects can create concrete houses that are not only visually stunning but also environmentally responsible, reinforcing the connection between architecture and nature. The integration of landscaping elements into concrete house design establishing a dynamic relationship between landscape and architecture further enhances the aesthetic appeal of concrete homes. Thoughtful landscaping can soften the starkness of concrete, creating a harmonious balance between the built and natural environments. For instance, incorporating native plants, trees, and water features can create a serene atmosphere that complements the modern lines of a concrete house. Additionally, outdoor living spaces such as patios, decks, and gardens can extend the home's aesthetic appeal into the landscape, blurring the boundaries between indoor and outdoor living. This seamless integration fosters a sense of tranquility and connection to nature, enhancing the overall experience of the home. Finally, the aesthetic journey of concrete house design establishing a dynamic relationship between landscape and architecture is not complete without considering the role of light and shadow in enhancing the visual impact of concrete structures. The interplay of natural light with the various textures and forms of concrete can create captivating effects throughout the day. As the sun moves across the sky, shadows cast by architectural features can change the perception of the house, adding depth and dimension to its appearance. Architects can strategically design overhangs, windows, and openings to maximize this effect, creating a dynamic interplay between the house and its surroundings. This thoughtful approach to design ensures that concrete houses are not only beautiful in their static form but also alive with changing light, further establishing a dynamic relationship between architecture and Future trends in concrete architecture. As we explore future trends in architecture, the concept of concrete house design establishing a dynamic relationship between landscape and architecture becomes increasingly relevant. The architectural landscape is evolving, with a strong emphasis on sustainability, technology, and innovation. The future will likely see concrete homes that not only serve as living spaces but also act as integral components of their environments. This shift will encourage architects to design structures that adapt to their surroundings, utilizing concrete's versatility to create forms that harmonize with natural elements. The focus will be on creating homes that are not only visually appealing but also environmentally responsible, ensuring that they contribute positively to the landscape rather than detract from it. One of the most exciting trends in concrete house design establishing a dynamic relationship between landscape and architecture is the integration of smart technologies. As homes become increasingly connected, architects are beginning to incorporate smart systems that enhance the functionality of concrete structures. These systems can manage energy consumption, optimize heating and cooling, and even monitor environmental conditions. By embedding technology within the concrete design, architects can create homes that are not only efficient but also responsive to the needs of their occupants. This synergy between technology and architecture will redefine how we interact with our living spaces, making concrete homes more adaptable and sustainable. Another trend shaping the future of concrete architecture is the exploration of new materials and techniques. Innovations such as self-healing concrete and recycled aggregates are gaining traction, allowing for more sustainable practices in concrete house design establishing a dynamic relationship between landscape and architecture. These advancements not only enhance the durability and longevity of structures but also reduce the environmental impact associated with traditional concrete production. Additionally, architects are experimenting with 3D printing technology, enabling them to create complex forms and intricate designs that were previously impossible. This fusion of innovation and material science will pave the way for a new era in concrete architecture, characterized by creativity and sustainability. The aesthetic dimension of concrete house design establishing a dynamic relationship between landscape and architecture is also set to evolve. As architects push the boundaries of design, we can expect to see more expressive and bold concrete forms that challenge conventional aesthetics. The use of color, texture, and pattern will become increasingly important in creating visually striking structures that resonate with their surroundings. This emphasis on aesthetics will not only enhance the visual appeal of concrete homes but also foster a deeper connection between architecture and landscape. By designing homes that are both functional and beautiful, architects can create a sense of place that enriches the living experience. Finally, community-oriented designs will play a crucial role in the future of concrete house design, establishing a dynamic relationship between landscape and architecture. As urbanization continues to rise, architects will need to consider how concrete homes can contribute to the overall well-being of communities. This may involve creating shared spaces, such as gardens or recreational areas, that encourage interaction among residents. By integrating these communal elements into concrete designs, architects can foster a sense of belonging and enhance the quality of life for those living in these spaces. Ultimately, the future of concrete architecture will be defined by a holistic approach that prioritizes sustainability, technology, aesthetics, and community engagement, creating homes that are truly in harmony with their landscapes. The role of sustainability in concrete architecture. In the context of modern architecture, sustainability has emerged as a pivotal theme, especially in concrete house design, establishing a dynamic relationship between landscape and architecture. The pressing need to address environmental concerns has led architects and designers to rethink traditional building practices. Concrete, often criticized for its environmental impact, is being reimagined through innovative approaches that prioritize sustainability. This includes the use of recycled materials, low-carbon concrete mixes, and designs that minimize energy consumption. By embracing sustainable practices, architects can create concrete homes that not only meet the needs of their occupants but also contribute positively to the environment. One significant aspect of sustainability in concrete house design, establishing a dynamic relationship between landscape and architecture, is the integration of green spaces within and around concrete structures. The incorporation of gardens, green roofs, and living walls transforms concrete homes into eco-friendly havens. These features not only enhance the aesthetic appeal of the architecture but also improve air quality, provide insulation, and promote biodiversity. By creating a seamless transition between the built environment and nature, architects can foster a deeper connection between residents and their surroundings. This relationship is essential for promoting well-being and encouraging sustainable living practices. Moreover, energy efficiency plays a crucial role in the sustainability of concrete house design, establishing a dynamic relationship between landscape and architecture. Architects are increasingly focusing on passive design strategies that leverage natural resources to reduce energy consumption. This includes optimizing the orientation of buildings to maximize sunlight, utilizing thermal mass to regulate indoor temperatures, and incorporating energy-efficient windows and insulation. By designing concrete homes that are inherently energy efficient, architects can significantly reduce the carbon footprint of these structures. This approach not only benefits the environment but also results in lower utility costs for occupants, making sustainable living more accessible. The use of innovative technologies is another vital component of sustainability in concrete house design, establishing a dynamic relationship between landscape and architecture. Smart home technologies are being integrated into concrete designs, allowing for better energy management and resource conservation. For example, automated systems can optimize heating, cooling, and lighting based on occupancy and environmental conditions. Additionally, renewable energy sources such as solar panels are increasingly being incorporated into concrete homes, further enhancing their sustainability. By embracing these technologies, architects can create homes that are not only functional but also contribute to a more sustainable future. Finally, the social aspect of sustainability cannot be overlooked in concrete house design, establishing a dynamic relationship between landscape and architecture. Sustainable architecture goes beyond environmental considerations, it also addresses the social and economic dimensions of building design. By creating inclusive spaces that promote community engagement, architects can foster a sense of belonging and enhance the quality of life for residents. This may involve designing communal areas, recreational spaces, and facilities that encourage interaction and collaboration among occupants. Ultimately, the goal is to create concrete homes that are not only sustainable in their construction and operation but also enrich the lives of those who inhabit them, forging a stronger bond between architecture, landscape, and community. The future of concrete architecture. As we look towards the future, the concept of concrete house design, establishing a dynamic relationship between landscape and architecture, is poised to evolve significantly. Architects and designers are increasingly recognizing the importance of integrating sustainable practices into their work. This evolution is driven by a growing awareness of environmental issues and the need for more eco-friendly building materials. The future of concrete architecture will likely see a shift towards using recycled materials and innovative concrete mixes that reduce carbon footprints. By adopting these practices, architects can create homes that not only serve their occupants but also protect the planet. This forward-thinking approach will redefine how we perceive concrete as a building material, transforming it from a traditional choice into a sustainable. In addition to sustainability, the future of concrete house design, establishing a dynamic relationship between landscape and architecture, will embrace advanced technologies. Smart home systems, which allow for real-time energy management and enhanced comfort, will become standard features in many concrete homes. These systems can optimize heating, cooling, and lighting based on occupancy and environmental conditions. Furthermore, the integration of renewable energy sources, such as solar panels and wind turbines, will empower homeowners to generate their own energy, further reducing reliance on non-renewable resources. This technological advancement not only enhances the functionality of concrete homes but also aligns with the global push for energy efficiency and sustainability. The aesthetic appeal of concrete architecture will also undergo a transformation in the coming years. As concrete house design, establishing a dynamic relationship between landscape and architecture, progresses, architects will explore new forms, textures, and colors to create visually striking structures that harmonize with their surroundings. The use of innovative casting techniques and finishes will allow for greater creativity in design, enabling architects to craft unique and personalized homes. This evolution will challenge the notion that concrete is merely a utilitarian material, showcasing its potential for artistic expression and beauty. As a result, concrete homes will become more than just functional spaces, they will be celebrated as works of art that reflect the individuality of their owners. Community-oriented designs will also play a crucial role in the future of concrete house design, establishing a dynamic relationship between landscape and architecture. As urbanization continues to rise, the demand for inclusive and socially connected living spaces will increase. Architects will prioritize designs that foster community interaction, such as shared gardens, communal gathering areas, and open spaces that encourage socializing. These features will not only enhance the quality of life for residents but also create a sense of belonging and connection within neighborhoods. By integrating community-oriented principles into concrete architecture, designers can address the social challenges posed by modern urban living while promoting a more cohesive and supportive environment. Finally, the future of concrete house design, establishing a dynamic relationship between landscape and architecture, will emphasize resilience and adaptability. As climate change poses new challenges, architects will focus on designing concrete homes that can withstand extreme weather events and adapt to changing environmental conditions. This may include elevated structures to combat flooding, enhanced insulation to improve energy efficiency, and flexible layouts that can accommodate various needs over time. By prioritizing resilience in design, architects can create homes that not only endure the test of time but also thrive in an ever-changing world. This forward-thinking approach will ensure that concrete architecture remains relevant and beneficial for generations to come. The integration of nature and concrete design. In the realm of modern architecture, concrete house design, establishing a dynamic relationship between landscape and architecture, emphasizes the importance of integrating natural elements into concrete structures. This integration goes beyond mere aesthetics. It addresses the necessity of creating spaces that foster a connection with the environment. By incorporating features such as green roofs, living walls, and natural water elements, architects can blur the lines between indoor and outdoor spaces. These elements not only enhance the visual appeal of a concrete home but also contribute to improved air quality and biodiversity. The thoughtful integration of nature within concrete design invites occupants to engage with their surroundings, promoting a more harmonious coexistence between built environments and the natural world. Furthermore, concrete house design, establishing a dynamic relationship between landscape and architecture, recognizes the role of landscaping in enhancing the overall experience of a home. Thoughtfully designed outdoor spaces, such as gardens, patios, and terraces, can create inviting areas for relaxation and socialization. The landscape should be seen as an extension of the home, seamlessly connecting the interior and exterior spaces. By using native plants and sustainable landscaping practices, architects can create environments that require minimal maintenance while supporting local ecosystems. This approach not only elevates the aesthetic quality of the property but also reinforces the idea that concrete homes can coexist with nature in a sustainable manner. In addition to landscaping, the use of natural light plays a crucial role in concrete house design, establishing a dynamic relationship between landscape and architecture. Large windows, skylights, and open floor plans can maximize natural light within concrete structures, creating bright and airy spaces. This design strategy not only enhances the visual appeal of the home but also contributes to energy efficiency by reducing the need for artificial lighting. By strategically placing openings that frame views of the surrounding landscape, architects can create a sense of connection with the outdoors, allowing occupants to experience the changing seasons and weather patterns from the comfort of their homes. This emphasis on natural light further reinforces the relationship between concrete architecture and the environment. Moreover, concrete house design, establishing a dynamic relationship between landscape and architecture, encourages the use of sustainable materials and construction practices. As the demand for eco-friendly homes continues to rise, architects are increasingly exploring innovative concrete mixes that incorporate recycled materials or alternative aggregates. This not only reduces the environmental impact of construction but also enhances the durability and longevity of the structures. By prioritizing sustainability in the design process, architects can create homes that are not only visually striking but also responsible in their use of resources. This commitment to sustainable practices reflects a broader understanding of architecture's role in addressing global challenges, such as climate change and resource depletion. Finally, concrete house design establishing a dynamic relationship between landscape and architecture highlights the importance of adaptability in design. As lifestyles and environmental conditions evolve, so too must our homes. Flexible floor plans, modular components, and the ability to incorporate future technologies are essential considerations in modern concrete architecture. By designing homes that can easily adapt to changing needs, architects can ensure that concrete structures remain relevant and functional over time. This forward-thinking approach not only enhances the livability of concrete homes but also reinforces the idea that architecture should respond to the dynamic nature of life itself. As we move forward, the integration of nature, sustainability, and adaptability will define the future of concrete design, creating spaces that inspire. The future of sustainable concrete architecture. As we look toward the future, concrete house design establishing a dynamic relationship between landscape and architecture will increasingly emphasize sustainability as a core principle. The architectural community is becoming more aware of the environmental impacts of construction materials and practices. Concrete, often viewed as a carbon-intensive material, is evolving through innovative approaches that incorporate recycled aggregates and alternative binding agents. These advancements not only reduce the carbon footprint of concrete but also enhance its performance and durability. By prioritizing sustainable practices in concrete house design, architects can create structures that are not only visually appealing but also environmentally responsible, paving the way for a new era in architecture. Moreover, concrete house design establishing a dynamic relationship between landscape and architecture will likely leverage advancements in technology to further enhance sustainability. Smart home technologies are becoming integral to modern living, allowing for more efficient energy use and improved comfort. Integrating these technologies into concrete designs can optimize energy consumption, reduce waste, and enhance the overall quality of life for occupants. Features such as automated lighting, climate control systems, and energy monitoring can all be seamlessly integrated into concrete homes, creating a living environment that is responsive to the needs of its inhabitants while minimizing its ecological impact. This fusion of technology and sustainable design will redefine how we perceive and interact with our living spaces. In addition to technological advancements, concrete house design establishing a dynamic relationship between landscape and architecture will continue to prioritize biophilic design principles. This approach focuses on creating spaces that connect occupants with nature, promoting well-being and enhancing quality of life. By incorporating natural elements such as indoor gardens, water features, and ample natural light, concrete homes can foster a sense of tranquility in harmony with the environment. This connection to nature is essential for mental and emotional health, making biophilic design an important consideration for future concrete architecture. As we move forward, the integration of these principles will help create spaces that nurture both the environment and the individuals who inhabit them. Furthermore, concrete house design establishing a dynamic relationship between landscape and architecture will increasingly embrace modular and prefabricated construction methods. These techniques offer numerous benefits, including reduced construction time, lower labor costs, and minimized waste. By designing concrete elements that can be prefabricated off-site, architects can ensure higher quality control and reduce the environmental impact associated with traditional construction methods. This shift towards modular design allows for greater flexibility in layout and functionality, enabling homeowners to adapt their spaces to changing needs over time. As the demand for efficient and sustainable building solutions grows, modular concrete architecture will play a pivotal role in shaping the future of residential design. Finally, concrete house design establishing a dynamic relationship between landscape and architecture will serve as a catalyst for community engagement and social responsibility. Architects and designers are increasingly recognizing the importance of creating spaces that foster a sense of belonging and connection within communities. By integrating public spaces, communal gardens, and shared amenities into concrete housing developments, architects can enhance social interaction and promote a sense of community among residents. This focus on social sustainability will be vital in addressing the challenges of urbanization and population growth, ensuring that future concrete designs not only meet individual needs but also contribute to the well-being of the broader community. As we envision the future of concrete architecture, the dynamic relationship between landscape, architecture, and the role of community in concrete architecture. The concept of concrete house design establishing a dynamic relationship between landscape and architecture extends beyond individual homes to encompass the broader community. As urban areas continue to grow, the need for cohesive and sustainable community designs becomes increasingly important. Architects and urban planners are recognizing that residential structures should not only serve their occupants but also contribute to the overall well-being of the community. This shift in perspective encourages the integration of communal spaces, green areas, and pedestrian pathways into concrete housing developments. By fostering a sense of belonging and connection among residents, concrete architecture can help create vibrant neighborhoods that thrive on social interaction and collaboration. In this context, concrete house design establishing a dynamic relationship between landscape and architecture emphasizes the importance of designing spaces that encourage community engagement. Shared amenities such as parks, playgrounds, and community gardens can transform concrete developments into lively hubs where residents gather and interact. These communal spaces not only provide recreational opportunities but also promote social cohesion by bringing diverse individuals together. Architects are increasingly incorporating these elements into their designs, recognizing that the success of a concrete housing project is often measured by the strength of its community ties. This approach not only enhances the quality of life for residents but also contributes to the overall resilience of the neighborhood. Moreover, concrete house design establishing a dynamic relationship between landscape and architecture can play a significant role in promoting environmental sustainability within communities. By integrating green infrastructure, such as rain gardens, bioswales, and permeable pavements, architects can help manage stormwater runoff and reduce urban heat islands. These features not only improve the ecological health of the area but also create attractive, functional spaces for residents to enjoy. Additionally, incorporating native plants and trees into the landscaping can enhance biodiversity and provide habitats for local wildlife. This focus on environmental stewardship within concrete designs fosters a greater appreciation for nature and encourages residents to take an active role in caring for their surroundings. As we explore the future of concrete house design establishing a dynamic relationship between landscape and architecture, it is essential to consider the role of technology in enhancing community interactions. Smart city initiatives, which leverage technology to improve urban living, can be integrated into concrete developments to create more connected and efficient environments. Features such as smart lighting, energy monitoring systems, and community apps can facilitate communication among residents, making it easier to organize events, share resources, and address common concerns. By embracing technology, architects and planners can create concrete spaces that not only meet the needs of residents but also foster a sense of community and collaboration. Finally, the vision of concrete house design establishing a dynamic relationship between landscape and architecture must prioritize inclusivity and accessibility. As communities evolve, it is crucial to ensure that all residents, regardless of age or ability, can access and enjoy the shared spaces and amenities. This can be achieved through thoughtful design that considers universal accessibility principles, such as wheelchair ramps, wide pathways, and sensory-friendly environments. By creating inclusive concrete spaces, architects can empower all residents to participate in community life and contribute to the vibrant tapestry of their neighborhoods. Ultimately, the future of concrete architecture lies in its ability to connect individuals, foster community spirit, and promote a sustainable relationship with the surrounding landscape. Innovations in concrete materials and techniques. The journey of concrete house design establishing a dynamic relationship between landscape and architecture is greatly influenced by the evolution of concrete materials and construction techniques. Traditional concrete has often been perceived as rigid and unyielding, but recent advancements have introduced a variety of innovative materials that enhance both functionality and aesthetics. For instance, the development of high-performance concrete blends, including self-healing and ultra-high-performance concrete, allows for more resilient structures that can withstand environmental stressors. These innovations not only improve the longevity of concrete homes but also open up new possibilities for design, enabling architects to create more intricate forms that harmonize with their surroundings. As we explore the implications of concrete house design establishing a dynamic relationship between landscape and architecture, it is essential to consider the role of sustainable practices in modern construction. The integration of recycled materials, such as fly ash and slag, into concrete mixes is gaining traction as a way to reduce the carbon footprint of building projects. Additionally, the use of locally sourced aggregates minimizes transportation emissions and supports regional economies. This commitment to sustainability is not merely a trend, it reflects a growing awareness of the environmental impact of construction and the responsibility architects have to create structures that respect and enhance the natural landscape. By adopting these practices, concrete homes can embody a more profound connection to their environment. Furthermore, concrete house design establishing a dynamic relationship between landscape and architecture benefits from advancements in digital fabrication techniques. Technologies such as 3D printing and robotic fabrication are revolutionizing the way concrete structures are designed and constructed. These methods allow for greater precision and customization, enabling architects to create unique forms that respond to the specific characteristics of the landscape. For example, 3D printed concrete can be used to create organic shapes that mimic natural forms, seamlessly integrating the building with its environment. This approach not only enhances the visual appeal of the structure but also promotes a sense of harmony between the built and natural worlds. In addition to material and technological innovations, the concept of concrete house design establishing a dynamic relationship between landscape and architecture is also influenced by the incorporation of smart technologies into building design. Smart home systems, which include energy management, security, and environmental controls, are becoming increasingly prevalent in modern concrete homes. These systems not only improve the functionality of the space but also allow for greater energy efficiency and sustainability. By integrating smart technologies, architects can create homes that are not only responsive to the needs of their occupants but also adaptive to changing environmental conditions. This forward-thinking approach ensures that concrete houses remain relevant and functional in an ever-evolving landscape. Finally, as we envision the future of concrete house design establishing a dynamic relationship between landscape and architecture, it is crucial to emphasize the importance of community engagement in the design process. Involving stakeholders and future residents in the planning and design phases can lead to more thoughtful and inclusive outcomes. This participatory approach fosters a sense of ownership and pride among residents, ensuring that the final design truly reflects the needs and desires of the community. By prioritizing collaboration and transparency, architects can create concrete homes that not only stand as individual structures but also contribute to the overall vitality and character of the neighborhood. This holistic perspective ultimately enriches the relationship between architecture and landscape, paving the way for a more sustainable and connected future. The future of concrete architecture in urban spaces. As we delve into the future of concrete house design establishing a dynamic relationship between landscape and architecture, it is essential to recognize the growing trend of urbanization and its impact on architectural practices. With more individuals migrating to cities, the demand for innovative housing solutions is at an all-time high. Urban environments are often characterized by limited space and resources, prompting architects to rethink traditional designs. Concrete, with its versatility and strength, offers unique opportunities for creating multifunctional living spaces that can adapt to the needs of urban dwellers. By integrating concrete structures into urban landscapes, architects can contribute to a more sustainable and efficient use of space, fostering a dynamic relationship between the built environment. In this context, concrete house design establishing a dynamic relationship between landscape and architecture becomes increasingly relevant as cities aim to incorporate green spaces within densely populated areas. The concept of biophilic design, which emphasizes the connection between nature and built environments, is gaining traction. Architects are now exploring ways to integrate greenery into concrete structures, such as green roofs, vertical gardens, and landscaped terraces. These elements not only enhance the aesthetic appeal of concrete buildings but also improve air quality, reduce urban heat, and promote biodiversity. By creating spaces that prioritize nature, architects can foster a sense of well-being among residents and enhance the overall livability of urban areas. Moreover, advancements in technology play a significant role in shaping the future of concrete house design establishing a dynamic relationship between landscape and architecture. Innovations such as building information modeling, BIM, and augmented reality are revolutionizing the design process, allowing architects to visualize and simulate their projects before construction begins. These tools enable more efficient collaboration among stakeholders, ensuring that the final design aligns with community needs and environmental considerations. Additionally, the rise of smart technologies in concrete homes allows for greater energy efficiency and sustainability. By incorporating intelligent systems that monitor and manage energy use, architects can design homes that not only meet modern demands but also contribute to a greener future. As we look ahead, the importance of community engagement in concrete house design, establishing a dynamic relationship between landscape and architecture, cannot be overstated. The future of urban architecture relies heavily on understanding the needs and desires of the communities it serves. Engaging residents in the design process fosters a sense of ownership and pride, ensuring that developments are not only functional but also reflective of the community's identity. Architects and urban planners must prioritize inclusive practices that consider diverse perspectives, ultimately creating spaces that resonate with the lives of those who inhabit them. This collaborative approach will lead to more meaningful and sustainable developments that enhance the urban landscape. Finally, the future of concrete house design, establishing a dynamic relationship between landscape and architecture, will likely see a shift towards adaptive reuse and regeneration of existing structures. As cities grapple with the challenges of sustainability and resource scarcity, repurposing old buildings into modern living spaces becomes an attractive option. Concrete, being a durable material, lends itself well to this practice. By transforming outdated structures into vibrant homes, architects can preserve the historical fabric of urban environments while meeting contemporary housing needs. This approach not only minimizes waste but also contributes to a sense of continuity and connection within the community. Embracing these principles will be vital in shaping a resilient urban future where concrete architecture harmonizes with the landscape. Sustainability in concrete architecture. As we explore the theme of concrete house design, establishing a dynamic relationship between landscape and architecture, sustainability emerges as a crucial aspect of modern architectural practices. The construction industry is one of the largest contributors to environmental degradation, and the need for sustainable solutions has never been more pressing. Concrete, often perceived as a carbon-intensive material, can actually be transformed into a more eco-friendly option through innovative practices. By utilizing recycled aggregates, incorporating supplementary cementitious materials, and optimizing mixed designs, architects can significantly reduce the carbon footprint of concrete structures. This shift towards sustainable concrete practices not only addresses environmental concerns but also aligns with the growing In this context, concrete house design, establishing a dynamic relationship between landscape and architecture, highlights the importance of integrating sustainable elements into the design process. Architects are increasingly focusing on passive design strategies that minimize energy consumption and enhance the overall efficiency of buildings. For instance, strategic orientation, thermal mass, and natural ventilation are key considerations that can be incorporated into concrete designs. By leveraging the inherent properties of concrete, such as its ability to absorb and store heat, architects can create comfortable indoor environments that reduce reliance on mechanical heating and cooling systems. This approach not only benefits the environment but also leads to significant cost savings for residents over time. Moreover, the role of landscape architecture in concrete house design, establishing a dynamic relationship between landscape and architecture, cannot be overlooked. A well-designed landscape can enhance the sustainability of concrete structures by promoting biodiversity, improving stormwater management, and enhancing the overall aesthetic appeal of the environment. Integrating native plants, creating green spaces, and implementing permeable surfaces are effective strategies that can complement concrete designs. These elements work together to create a harmonious relationship between the built environment and nature, fostering a sense of community and well-being. Architects and landscape designers must collaborate closely to ensure that their visions align, resulting in cohesive and sustainable developments. As we consider the future of concrete house design establishing a dynamic relationship between landscape and architecture, the use of advanced technologies plays a vital role in promoting sustainability. Building information modeling, BIM, for example, allows architects to simulate and analyze the environmental impact of their designs before construction begins. This data-driven approach enables informed decision-making, ensuring that sustainability is prioritized throughout the design and construction process. Additionally, technologies such as 3D printing and modular construction can significantly reduce material waste and enhance efficiency, further supporting the goal of sustainable concrete architecture. Embracing these innovations will be essential for architects seeking to create resilient and environmentally friendly structures. Finally, the ongoing dialogue surrounding concrete house design establishing a dynamic relationship between landscape and architecture must include the community's perspective on sustainability. Engaging residents in discussions about sustainable design practices fosters a sense of ownership and encourages the adoption of eco-friendly habits. Community involvement in the planning process ensures that developments reflect the values and needs of those who will inhabit them. By prioritizing sustainability and inclusivity, architects can create concrete designs that not only meet current demands but also contribute to the long-term health of the environment and the well-being of the community. This holistic approach will be essential in shaping a sustainable future for concrete architecture, where the relationship between the built environment and nature is not only acknowledged but celebrated. The role of technology in modern concrete architecture. In the realm of concrete house design establishing a dynamic relationship between landscape and architecture, technology plays a pivotal role in enhancing design, construction, and sustainability. The advent of advanced software tools has revolutionized how architects and designers conceptualize and execute their visions. Building information modeling, BIM, is one such technology that allows for the creation of detailed 3D models that integrate various aspects of a building's life cycle. This digital approach enables architects to visualize how concrete structures will interact with their surroundings, facilitating better planning and decision-making. By simulating the building's performance in relation to environmental factors like sunlight, wind patterns, and landscape integration, architects can. As we delve deeper into concrete house design establishing a dynamic relationship between landscape and architecture, it's essential to recognize the impact of smart materials and construction techniques. Innovations such as self-healing concrete and carbon-absorbing materials are changing the landscape of sustainable building practices. Self-healing concrete contains bacteria that can produce limestone when exposed to water, effectively repairing cracks and extending the lifespan of structures. This technology not only enhances durability but also reduces maintenance costs over time. Similarly, carbon-absorbing materials can help mitigate the environmental impact of concrete production, making it a more sustainable choice. By incorporating these technologies, architects can create concrete homes that not only look good but also contribute positively to the environment. Moreover, the integration of technology in concrete house design establishing a dynamic relationship between landscape and architecture extends beyond materials to include the construction process itself. Techniques such as 3D printing and modular construction are gaining traction for their efficiency and sustainability. 3D printing allows for the rapid production of concrete elements with complex geometries, minimizing waste and labor costs. Modular construction, on the other hand, involves prefabricating sections of a building off-site and assembling them on location. This method reduces construction time and limits the environmental impact associated with traditional building practices. By embracing these innovative construction methods, architects can streamline the building process while ensuring that their designs harmonize with the surrounding landscape. The The role of technology in concrete house design. Establishing a dynamic relationship between landscape and architecture also encompasses the use of data analytics and smart building systems. These technologies enable architects and builders to monitor the performance of concrete structures in real time, allowing for timely interventions and adjustments. For example, smart sensors can track energy consumption, air quality, and structural integrity, providing valuable insights that inform future designs. This data-driven approach not only enhances the functionality of concrete homes but also fosters a deeper understanding of how these structures interact with their environment. By leveraging technology in this way, architects can create spaces that are not only beautiful but also responsive to the needs of their occupants and the surrounding ecosystem. Finally, as we look toward the future of concrete house design, establishing a dynamic relationship between landscape and architecture, the potential for technology to drive innovation and sustainability is immense. The ongoing development of artificial intelligence, AI, and machine learning algorithms presents exciting opportunities for architects to enhance their design processes. These technologies can analyze vast amounts of data to identify patterns and trends, enabling architects to make informed decisions that prioritize sustainability and efficiency. As the architectural landscape continues to evolve, embracing technology will be essential for creating concrete homes that not only meet the demands of modern living but also foster a lasting relationship with the natural environment. This synergy between technology, design, and nature will ultimately shape the future of concrete architecture and its environmental impact. As we explore the future of concrete house design, establishing a dynamic relationship between landscape and architecture, it becomes evident that sustainability will be at the forefront of architectural innovation. With the increasing urgency to address climate change, architects are rethinking how concrete can be utilized in a more eco-friendly manner. This involves not only the use of sustainable materials but also the implementation of design strategies that minimize the carbon footprint of concrete production. For instance, the integration of recycled aggregates and alternative binders in concrete mixes can significantly reduce the environmental impact. By prioritizing sustainable practices, architects can create structures that are not only aesthetically pleasing but also environmentally responsible. Continuing with concrete house design, establishing a dynamic relationship between landscape and architecture, the role of biophilic design is gaining prominence. This design philosophy emphasizes the connection between nature and the built environment, promoting well-being and sustainability. In the context of concrete architecture, biophilic design can be achieved by incorporating natural elements such as green walls, living roofs, and extensive landscaping that seamlessly blend with concrete structures. By fostering a harmonious relationship between the built environment and nature, architects can create spaces that enhance the quality of life for occupants while also benefiting the surrounding ecosystem. This approach not only improves aesthetic appeal but also contributes to biodiversity and ecological health. As we look ahead in concrete house design, establishing a dynamic relationship between landscape and architecture, the integration of smart technologies will play a crucial role in shaping the future of concrete buildings. Smart buildings equipped with sensors and automation systems can monitor and optimize energy usage, water management, and indoor air quality. These technologies allow for real-time adjustments that improve comfort and efficiency, significantly reducing the environmental impact of concrete homes. Furthermore, the data collected can provide valuable insights for future designs, enabling architects to make informed decisions that prioritize sustainability. The fusion of technology and architecture will create a new era of concrete homes that are responsive to both occupant needs and environmental challenges. Moreover, the concept of circular economy is becoming increasingly relevant in concrete house design, establishing a dynamic relationship between landscape and architecture. This approach emphasizes the importance of reusing materials and minimizing waste throughout the life cycle of a building. For concrete architecture, this could mean designing structures that are easily adaptable or disassemblable, allowing materials to be repurposed for future projects. Architects are now considering the entire life cycle of their designs, from sourcing materials to deconstruction, to ensure that their buildings contribute positively to the environment. By embracing the principles of circular economy, concrete architecture can evolve into a more sustainable practice that aligns with the goals of environmental stewardship. Finally, as we conclude our exploration of concrete house design, establishing a dynamic relationship between landscape and architecture, it is clear that the future of concrete architecture is intertwined with the principles of sustainability and innovation. The ongoing advancements in material science, technology, and design philosophy will continue to shape how concrete is used in building projects. By prioritizing eco-friendly practices, embracing biophilic design, integrating smart technologies, and adopting a circular economy mindset, architects can create concrete homes that not only meet the needs of contemporary living but also foster a deeper connection with the natural environment. The journey toward sustainable concrete architecture is just beginning, and it holds immense potential for transforming our built environments into spaces that are both beautiful and responsible. Integrating nature into concrete design. In the realm of concrete house design, establishing a dynamic relationship between landscape and architecture, the integration of nature into architectural design is becoming increasingly essential. This approach not only enhances the visual appeal of concrete structures but also fosters a deeper connection between the built environment and the natural world. By incorporating natural elements, such as gardens, water features, and green roofs, architects can create spaces that promote tranquility and well-being. The use of landscaping as a design element allows for a seamless transition from the interior of a concrete house to the exterior landscape, creating a cohesive and harmonious living environment. This relationship encourages occupants to engage with nature, which has been shown to have numerous psychological benefits. As we delve deeper into concrete house design, establishing a dynamic relationship between landscape and architecture, it is crucial to consider the role of landscaping in enhancing the functionality of concrete homes. Thoughtful landscaping can provide shade, reduce heat absorption, and create microclimates that improve energy efficiency. For instance, strategically placed trees can act as natural barriers against wind, while vegetation can help insulate buildings, thus lowering energy costs. Additionally, the integration of native plant species can contribute to local biodiversity, creating habitats for various wildlife. This symbiotic relationship between concrete structures and the surrounding landscape not only benefits the environment but also enhances the overall aesthetic of the property, making it more inviting and enjoyable for occupants. Furthermore, concrete house design, establishing a dynamic relationship between landscape and architecture, emphasizes the importance of outdoor spaces in enhancing the quality of life for residents. Outdoor areas such as patios, decks, and gardens can serve as extensions of the indoor living space, promoting outdoor living and social interaction. These spaces can be designed to accommodate various activities, from relaxation to entertaining, thereby enriching the lifestyle of those who inhabit the concrete home. Incorporating elements like outdoor kitchens, fire pits, and seating areas can transform a simple yard into a multifunctional space that encourages gatherings and fosters community. The thoughtful design of these outdoor areas ensures that they complement the architectural features of the concrete house, creating a unified and inviting environment. In addition to enhancing aesthetics and functionality, concrete house design establishing a dynamic relationship between landscape and architecture also addresses the environmental impact of integrating nature into concrete design. By incorporating sustainable landscaping practices, such as xeriscaping and permaculture, architects can significantly reduce water usage and promote ecological health. The use of permeable materials for pathways and driveways allows for better water drainage and minimizes runoff, which is crucial for maintaining the local ecosystem. Furthermore, the incorporation of rain gardens and bioswales can help manage stormwater, reducing the risk of flooding and erosion. These environmentally conscious design choices not only contribute to the sustainability of the concrete house but also demonstrate a commitment to preserving the natural landscape. Finally, as we reflect on concrete house design establishing a dynamic relationship between landscape and architecture, it becomes clear that the future of architectural design lies in the ability to harmonize concrete structures with the natural environment. This integration is not merely about aesthetics, it is about creating spaces that enhance the well-being of occupants while promoting sustainability and ecological balance. As architects continue to explore innovative ways to blend concrete with nature, we can expect to see a new wave of designs that prioritize both functionality and environmental stewardship. The dynamic relationship between landscape and architecture will pave the way for a more sustainable and harmonious future in home design, inspiring a deeper connection to the world around us. The role of technology in concrete architecture. In the context of concrete house design establishing a dynamic relationship between landscape and architecture, technology plays a crucial role in enhancing both the functionality and aesthetics of modern concrete structures. Advances in design software and building technologies allow architects to visualize and create intricate designs that harmonize with their natural surroundings. For instance, Building Information Modeling (BIM) enables designers to simulate how a concrete house will interact with its landscape before construction begins. This proactive approach ensures that the placement of the house complements the topography, vegetation, and climate of the area, leading to a more sustainable and aesthetically pleasing outcome. Additionally, technology facilitates the use of innovative materials and construction methods. As we explore concrete house design establishing a dynamic relationship between landscape and architecture, it is important to highlight how smart home technology is reshaping the way we interact with our living spaces. Smart systems can optimize energy efficiency by monitoring and controlling heating, cooling, and lighting based on occupancy and environmental conditions. For example, automated shading systems can adjust to the sun's position, reducing heat gain in warmer months while maximizing natural light in cooler months. This level of control not only enhances comfort but also reduces energy consumption, making concrete homes more environmentally friendly. Furthermore, smart irrigation systems can ensure that landscaping is watered efficiently, conserving water while maintaining lush greenery that complements the concrete structure. In addition to energy efficiency, concrete house design establishing a dynamic relationship between landscape and architecture also emphasizes the importance of environmental monitoring technology. Sensors can be installed both inside and outside the home to collect data on air quality, temperature, and humidity. This information can help homeowners make informed decisions about their living environment, improving overall health and comfort. For instance, if indoor air quality drops due to high humidity, smart systems can automatically activate dehumidifiers or ventilation systems to maintain a healthy atmosphere. This integration of technology not only enhances the living experience but also fosters a deeper connection between the occupants and their environment, reinforcing the relationship between concrete architecture and the surrounding landscape. Moreover, the use of augmented reality, AR, and virtual reality, VR, in concrete house design, establishing a dynamic relationship between landscape and architecture, is revolutionizing the way we visualize and experience spaces. Before construction begins, potential homeowners can use AR and VR to walk through their future concrete homes and see how the design interacts with the landscape. This immersive experience allows for better decision-making regarding layout, materials, and landscaping choices. Homeowners can visualize how different design elements will look in the context of their environment, ensuring that the final product aligns with their vision. This technology not only enhances the design process but also empowers homeowners to engage actively in creating their ideal living spaces. Finally, as we consider the future of concrete house design establishing a dynamic relationship between landscape and architecture, it is clear that technology will continue to play a pivotal role in shaping sustainable and innovative designs. The integration of advanced technologies in construction and design processes will enable architects to create concrete homes that are not only functional but also deeply connected to their natural surroundings. As we move forward, the challenge will be to balance technological advancements with the preservation of nature, ensuring that concrete architecture enhances rather than detracts from the landscape. By embracing this dynamic relationship, we can look forward to a future where concrete homes coexist harmoniously with their environments, promoting sustainability and well-being for all.